diferentes tipos de juegos, diferentes estilos.
All right, Toros faithful, let's meet our opponents. The starting 11 for the OKC Energy. Number 1, Cody Lorendi. Number 26, Cody Andrews. Number 19, Michael Harris. Number 22, Kaylin Ryden. Number 4, Cyprian Hedrick. Number 3, Kyle Hyland. Number 8, Michael Thomas. Number 25, Michael Busco. Number 7, Sebastian Delgar. Number 28, Vucic Wojcik. And number 9, Danny Koenig.
Where's this guy looking at me? No. Dumb. Le pregunté que en cuánto comenzamos, me dijo que en 10 minutos, digo, the game starts in 4.
Sí, ¿cómo? Pero ya estamos al aire, ¿no?
Helping us with the presentation of our Toro flag.
Our view is going to ESPN 3 today. ESPN
Let's
3.
give them a big round of applause. Toro faithful, put your hands together for the starting 11 for your RGBSC Toros! Number 30, Caleb Irving. Number 2, Kevin Garcia. Number 4, George Malky. Number 5, Ivan Nogales. Number 15, Ty Green. Number 8, Charlie Ward. Number 13, Emilio Garcia. Number 17, Robert T.J. Kastner. Number 7, Jose Memo Rodriguez. Number 11, Jose Escalante. And number 18, Kyle Murphy. Your starting 11 for your RTV SC Toros! for tonight's contests are Luis Bardia, John Villalobos, Denis del Castillo, and Julian Treviño.
Nervous.
We don't have a video. Just jump on it.
Oh, probably better for me.
Just wave. So, perspective. Look at Gabe. Let me show you where you go.
pause whatever you're doing. Rise and place your right hand over your heart as we welcome Lee Griffith to honor America with the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's bright glare fell on bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Let's hear it one more time. Now this is Lee Griffith. Ladies and gentlemen, Toros baseball coming up. The first half.
You right now and take it 10 minutes at a time. The pressure goes on the home team as you go further and further and you don't score, then you start getting numbers forward. You definitely have to score and get numbers in the box if we want to score. We got to see what setup, whether is it man-to-man, how they zone, how do they follow their players. And I think, you know, a little bit on the key for us to do well, Charlie Ward has to be on. The same thing for Emilio, finding the gaps. And then you have TJ Kastner who can break through zones. So if that happens, I think that we can come in the win column.
This is match number 12 of the season, approaching that midpoint, you know, the 30 total games. So we're nearing number 15. halfway through the season. You start looking at how the season is coming along. The Toros right now with a record of 5-3-4, doing pretty well for their inaugural season.
Inaugural season, you said it, is perfect. You know, you're still testing yourself. There's a few teams in the Western Conference which they haven't played. They'll play Sacramento next Saturday, and then they still have to play Orange County, and they still have to play the Switchbacks, who play tonight against the Galaxy. And both of those are right now playing for first place.
The top two teams in the Western Conference.
And Vancouver, who will be visited on years once.
And here we go. Grab onto your seat. It's kickoff, 45 minutes and counting. The ball goes out of bounds right from the get-go, and the Energy will be inbounding. As the Toros look to bounce back, they are looking for a redemption from their previous game, as we mentioned, losing 4-0. And now the Energy putting this one into play. That one goes out of bounds. And Energy with the ball, inbounding. The Energy moving the ball up the middle, playing it back. We got Kalen Wright in there, playing the left lane, and that's going to go out of bounds after Danny Koenig.
Energy's trying to come out playing, actually. They're not looking to go direct from the beginning, but if they have their chance, they will get the ball in.
Inbounding the ball once again. That's number 25, Michael Biscoff, moving up to number 7, Sebastian Delgard, but he's going to lose it. Now we have the Toros on the left wing, pushing the ball, then showing patience, going back. Charlie Ward, Magales, Green on the right. He's going to, as we showed last week, has the speed. He's going to play to Memo Rodriguez. Memo back to Green. Ward. Emilio Garcia. He loses it in the middle. And the Toros are able to recover. Kevin Garcia in the back is going to play back to Callum.
Yeah, Toros starting to look to play out of the right side. George Malky won the ball on the left, looking for the switch. Playing simple. You will see both outside backs getting forward in this game.
And we got a whistle there. A foul called on the Toros. The Energy would have the ball.
This is, you're going to see their attacking shape with numbers up top. They'll either go short or go long. Yes, they're going to set up a long one, so now they're going to get their numbers forward for the Energy.
Looking for a first opportunity here. They're looking to strike. Number 22, looks like he's looking for that one wide open in the back. That's Kalen Wright, and a great save.
It was a good save. You know, it was a rebound, and the player in the center mid took that opportunity. A very good save off the volley.
We see the replay here. Look at him. He's left alone back there.
Yeah, there was a player in the back there that you didn't see the outside back coming forward.
Kalen Ryden, that is. Now the Toros on the backfield. Kevin Garcia patiently looking, searching for someone to team up with. He tries down the middle. The ball is lost. The ball switches possession once again. Charlie Ward plays it back to Morales. Up to Malky. And that's short. So that is intercepted by the Energy playing on the right wing. Here's an opportunity. He's going to cross it. The ball is losing the area in the small box, but Green is there to head it out. And Charlie Ward has it now. He's going to move it up to Escalante.
Very good clearance by Green, especially with the wind in favor.
And we see Energy once again crossing from the left wing. That one gets into the small box, but again cleared out. And the Energy showing better possession here early.
They're very good at their feet. They're very good on 1-2 touch and very good transition as well.
Well, the Energy there looking to make something happen, but the Toros defense able to clear it out. Kevin Garcia just blast this one. And here we see Memo Rodriguez with a through ball up ahead to Murphy. Oh, wow.
Bounced a little too high. Yeah, it bounced with the wind and actually had a touch with his chest, but it went up and started down. Very good vision by Memo putting a through ball.
A great play there. He's trying to catch the defense asleep. Murphy could have done some damage there, as you mentioned. It bounced up high. He did try to control it down with his chest, but it was just a little bit difficult there.
How do you like the Copa America?
Loving it, loving the action. Messi scoring 3 goals in 19 minutes last night. Coming in as a sub. The guy is magical, isn't he?
I don't think he sweat a bit, and that first free kick was amazing.
Here we see Green now playing on the right field, on the right lane, looking to cross this one in. He does, but no one is there. Energy clear it out. Michael Biscoff with the clear out now. The Energy, with 2 men up ahead and pretty much all alone with the Toros trailing. That one's going to be crossed, but the Toros defense is there. Emilio Garcia now in the middle. He has it, gets passed by 1-2 guys, plays it out to the left wing.
Kastner with the ball.
Kastner, he's looking, dribbling, off to Escalante on the left. He's gonna dribble, he gets past the defense, crosses it in, and he gets just past.
Great move, he takes him on, steps right, steps left, then beats him on the left, gets around, and was just very unlucky that Kyle Murphy wasn't in there. Barely, I think, was 1 inch, and we have the first goal for the Toros.
The Toros, what a beautiful cross by Escalante there, and showing his Ronaldinho-like moves.
It was very good, and one of the things, in 5 minutes, we've had action on both ends. A lot quicker than we saw last week.
Definitely a lot quicker. The Toros and Energy here getting the crowd excited early on. Now we have action again from the Toros. This is Memo Rodriguez crossing it in. The defense is there. They are looking for both teams are attacking from the wings.
They're both attacking for the wings. We are actually with the Toros coming from the left and the right. Need an extra number inside the box to make sure that ball just crosses the goal line.
As you mentioned, need an extra number. Who is that? Who comes up and is that extra man?
TJ can come up, Charlie can come up, Emilio can come up, and then on the far side, obviously from left to right, you will have Escalante or you have Memo.
Here we go, corner kick. Memo Rodriguez puts it in. The header is not there, but it looked like
corner kick again.
Green tried to volley that one in, but as you mentioned, another corner.
Very good matchups right now.
Memo Rodriguez will be taking care of this one here. Again, as we talked last week, Memo on the right wing and Escalante on the left one. And when it comes to corners, they swap.
It will be an in-swinger. You always have an extra player there that has opposite foot too in case you change your mind and you play short. You play it short, but it's an in-swinger that can go to the front post.
Here we go. Corner is in. The header is nowhere to be found. And Kevin Garcia recovers this one 3/4 of the field. Crosses over to the left field, but it's intercepted.
The wind held that ball a little bit.
And as we mentioned earlier, the wind is going to have a factor. It's going to play a big factor in this one.
Yes, it will.
Now the Energy attacking from the left side. Kyle Highland plays it back.
Very good crowd on hand today at UTRGV.
Yes, and a very good, nice day to be here. It's no more rain like last week. Dry conditions, but it is windy. I guess for the game it's not too good because it will have an effect on the way that the ball travels through the air. But for us, it looks like it almost feels like we have AC out here.
For both teams, you have to learn to play with the weather, with the field. If it's turf, if it's grass, if it's a wet field, if it's a dry field. Both teams have. Either home team would have advantage if they train on it, but the moment you're down, it becomes the opposing team's opportunity.
The Energy controlling this one right now. Touch here, touch there. Passing it back. We're back in the defense part of the field. The Toros are pressuring Charlie Ward right on top of number 25, Michael Biscoff. Ward intercepts this one. Memo, Ward, Kastner. He controls it with his chest. Little volley over the defense. And we are on the left wing. He's going to put it into play in the small box, but nothing is there. And
it was actually a very good idea. He faked like he was going to shoot, and he chipped it, expected somebody to be a little bit closer on that far side, and that's what we talked about. Can you get numbers forward into the box? Because a very good team will make an early adjustment, and right now you're seeing that Jose Escalante is being a lot more effective than he was last week in the first 10 minutes.
Kevin Garcia tried to save that one before he went out of bounds. He was just a bit short. Energy inbounded now. The Toros have.
That was actually George Malky, who started as a left back. Dangerous play.
Dangerous play here. Callum trying to clear it out, but it looks like the wind spiraled it back, and that one stayed in the air right above the small box.
It is very windy, and if you play the ball back to the goalie, as you can see, he was not able to clear because he got under the ball a little too much. That situation, maybe inside of the foot, get it out even to the sideline if you need to. It's good that they didn't score a goal, and now we can't play the ball back as much.
Have to be very careful. McAllis was there for the Toros with the defensive performance there, able to keep that one out of danger. Irving blast this one, but as we mentioned, the wind playing a big factor, and the ball doesn't even make it to half field, midfield. Memo pressuring the defense, almost had that one intercepted. The Energy looking for a right wing attack. No one is there, and this is going to be a kickoff.
When the Energy builds the ball, they build it wide, they knock it around through the back. They do look to play a lot through the number 25 as a defensive mid. You know, he does a good job of either switching the ball fast or keeping the ball.
Number 25, Michael Biscoff, that is. The Toros here with the kickoff. Irving is going to blast that one up to midfield, looking for Murphy. And this is going to make it all the way back to the Energy's goal. An exchange here between goalkeepers.
Yeah, especially with the wind, that's what's going to happen. They're going to release pressure with the goalkeepers.
Green on the right wing. Back to Kevin Garcia. Charlie Ward. Ward right now all the way into defensive territory.
Just trying to make sure that he can get the ball. There's midfielders sometimes hide, so the defense becomes the playmaker. With this team, Ward gets the ball, he'll be our engine, and he'll be able to spread the field out.
Ward on to Kevin Garcia. On the right side of the field, back to Ward, Emilio Garcia, Magales, Ward, Garcia, Emilio, that is. He's going to find Green on the right wing, just a bit short. The Energy defense is there, and this one goes out of bounds.
See, right now, they're still like boxers. They're still testing each other, trying to find out where are the gaps, where can you get around. I mean, right now, if you look at the right wing for the Toros or the left wing, they're giving you a little bit of space, but with that size and frame that those guys have, there isn't much space behind. So if they can get behind, they will find their goal.
It's still the first round here in this one. The Toros now playing from the left side. Escalante took a couple of guys until now the ball is out of bounds. The Toros inbounding. Kastner, he's going to touch it up front. Look, nice give and go. Nothing's there, and this one is, oh, that's a goal! What a goal, golazo!
It was a great goal by Escalante. It was a blocked ball by one of their defenders. Goalie didn't expect it, and obviously the wind effect went in favor because the wind held the ball as it was struck, and the goalie got caught out. Great 13 minutes in, and the Toros up 1-0.
1-0. Escalante with the left-footed rocket, and as you mentioned, that one's going to bounce off of number 4, which is Cyprian Hedrick, and it bounces off of him, and as you mentioned, it picked up just above where the goalkeeper was not expecting it. That one might have gone over the crossbar if it not made contact.
Exactly. If he doesn't make contact, it lands in the goalie's hands.
And now the Toros, 13 minutes into this one, have the 1-0 lead. A great way for them to start after coming off that loss that we mentioned, 4-0.
Yeah, from a 4-0 to 1-0, it's already 100% better.
Now we have the Toros on the attack, looking for Murphy up front. Energy recover. And the Toros here with an opportunity now. Escalante can't control.
Little bit slippery out there.
Ward recovers in the midfield. He's going to pass it back to Kevin Garcia. Emilio Garcia. Memo Rodriguez on the right. He's got Green with him. He's got Green. No, he shakes and bakes. And the nice little pickup past the Green. He's there. He's controlling. Makes the turn. Goes back to Emilio Garcia. He keeps it in to Memo. Memo makes the cut. He's in the small box. He's going to dribble. Oh, up to Kastner. Kastner is there. The pressure is there. Green with the first touch. Crosses it in. And the kick by, oh, what a great save.
What a movement on the right side. Memo, Emilio, they look for each other, give and go. Kastner's ready to pull the trigger, and actually Kyle Murphy turns in a volley. Very good save by the goalkeeper.
They move the ball. It almost reminds you of that Spanish team that won the World Cup when it was touch here, there, here, back, there. It's almost like, you know, just connecting the dots.
A little bit more.
Then we have the corner. Escalante will be taking care of this one from the right post. Corner is in. The energy is there to recover. This one goes out of bounds. That'll be a kickoff.
Oh, very good. You know, first 15 minutes, the goal comes in and confidence comes in with it.
Kevin Garcia was the one there who headed it out of bounds. And last week when we were here at home against San Antonio, he was the one who scored the header off the corner.
On this particular, he was on the back post. He'll move around and they'll switch around, you know, where they, you know, they're starting or running patterns into the goal.
He's one of the taller guys on the team. And as we know, a lot of the times those defensive guys, the taller ones on the field, and a lot of times also the ones who score the headers. Now the energy, attacking from the left wing. A nice through ball up ahead. The cross is in, but the defense is there. This one gets blasted out. Green looking to keep it in bounds. He does. A dangerous ball now. Energy crosses back in. Oh, what a... Man, can you imagine what a goal that would have been?
What a save. What a volley from number 3.
Kyle Highland.
And it was a great volley, but there goes the win.
The spin on it.
Canadian International. What a save.
A great save by Irving there. One-handed save, that is. It was a left-footed volley, and it took a great spin, not just the win, but also the spin on it, almost like if you play pool, that English they call it.
It took a Roberto Carlos swing.
There you go, the great Brazilian. Memo Rodriguez passes it on to Emilio Garcia in midfield.
More and more, Memo Rodriguez is getting comfortable, you know, moving all over the place, comfortable taking people on, looking for the give and goes, building it, and penetrating.
Ward to Emilio Garcia. Emilio finds Green on the right side of the field. Back to Emilio. Memo. He's going to play it back to Magales. Ward. Here we go, left wing now. Malky. Escalante. Oh, he gets by the defense. He's going to fire another one. Left-footed strike. That one just gets past the far post, the right far post.
Jose Escalante's having his way right now on that wing.
He is
taking him on. He's that confidence that we need for him to have for Toros, because if we can open up the left wing, we'll open up the right wing. Now the center mids come through, then Kyle Murphy gets through. I mean, if you really look at it, there's not one player that's had more goals. We have 3 or 4 with 2 and maybe 3 goals.
Well, Escalante now leads the team with that goal that he just scored with 4. 4 by his lonesome. He's really showing his foot speed there, his dribbles, getting passed by the defense, and we have an opportunity here. Murphy taking on 1, 2, 3 energy defenders. He's going to cross that one back looking for Memo Rodriguez, but the defense is there.
Good idea, just a little bit more pace.
A little bit slow on that one.
Referee called the handball.
The handball is going to be OKC's ball.
You also see Kyle Murphy a lot more comfortable. You know, he's getting the ball. Last week he was running the first half all over the place. In second half,
we saw him come alive.
He came alive, but that's because he's making smarter runs.
Effective runs, you want to say.
Effective, yeah, you're right, effective.
back to Escalante really quick. He's looking as the Energy are attacking right now. That would have been a nice through ball as Kyle Highland was looking for Kalen Ryden.
Right now, Oklahoma Energy does use the left side a lot, you know, with number 3, number 22. They have not attacked much from the right, obviously because Escalante has that defender very busy in that corner.
Very, very busy. I wanted to make the reference. He's kind of looking like Chef Curry, you know, Stephen Curry from the NBA Finals right now out there with the handles. We'll have a visitor, Juan Beltran from Univision, stopping by. He's getting highlights to show later on tonight at the 10 o'clock newscast as the Toros look to win this one.
20 minutes in, and Toros is starting to keep the possession more, and hopefully they can swing right to left, left to right.
Here we go. Ball goes out of bounds, and the Energy will inbound. Kyle Highland will be the man with the honors. As you mentioned, the Toros dominating the possession right now.
Yeah, they're dominating, they're penetrating, they're shooting, they're looking for a lot of give and goes. If you can make it 2-0 before halftime, it would be very good going into the locker room.
And it's tough to come back from being down 2-0 after the break.
I think they learned a lesson in Kansas City this past week.
The Energy with the ball in midfield, playing into right field. Now attacking from the middle once again. Nice first touch. But that one goes a little bit too far.
The center back was stepping up, trying to find a target, and just a little bit far away. Both of their forwards play split a little bit higher on a 4-4-2, and they haven't been dangerous up the middle, but can't fall asleep at all.
The Toros playing on their backfield. Irving to Kevin Garcia. Garcia turns around, has Ward with him. Ward really has transitioned back to defensive field. You're seeing him, really behind in the back.
Just being able to get the ball more because this team defends well. So instead of getting it in the center mid, he goes a little bit further back. That forces them to come out, and now we're able to attack down the wings.
And Green playing up ahead again on the right wing, as we've seen him, consistently do so. Emilio Garcia with it in the middle. He's going to change game onto left field.
Malky with the ball.
Malky takes the defender. He gets by, runs out of field.
It's actually very close. They did a great move, and if you're outside back and get that far and commit those defenders, it opens up for the forwards and the midfielders behind to get in the box.
Cross that one back in, and hopefully there's a guy there to either get the header in or a volley.
That will be there. That's what the coaches have been working and the staff has been doing.
So a kickoff from OKC. Everyone you see here, everyone's kind of huddled in the middle.
On a 30 by 30.
Yeah. All 20 players on the field, excluding the Kastner with a nice ball to Murphy. Oh! He's a tough one there.
What an opportunity. Kastner did a great job. He toe poked the ball, make the center back. It seems a little bit that the Energy has big sides, but they're not that fast. As you see it right up the middle, beats first defender, Kyle on top of the 18. All he has to do is just play it back post and misplayed it way wide on the right side.
Kastner with a beautiful tunnel on the defense, right between the legs.
He's a player that's come along better and better every game. Very good confidence, hard to get off the ball because he has good size, can shoot, and he started the first part of the season playing as a left wing. Then he got moved into the offensive mid and has done a very good job.
He's had a good few opportunities here in this one right now as we are 24 minutes into this one. That's a foul with the ref will whistle Looks like a man down from the energy.
It was a 50-50, as you can see it. And Kyle Green went to hit it out, but somehow the player rolled over.
He
didn't-
fell, and as Green blasted that one out, he ended up catching number 9, Danny Kahn, the forward, right on the head.
Yeah, a little bit off. It wasn't strictly in the head because he would have killed him if he
Right.
caught him. It would have been a field goal.
He, and counted 3 points. A scary moment there, but
You know, most of these players play with great sportsmanship. No one goes in there with the intention of hurting anybody, but they do go hard. They're professionals. They obviously need to compete and win. And you know, if somebody does come with a straight leg, that's when it's dangerous.
as we mentioned, that just happened to be, a part of the moment there. Danny Coney just happened to tumble down and fell on the floor and just caught the ending swing of Green. Nothing intentional. The Toros now on the defensive side of the field. Kevin Garcia plays it up the middle. That's Kastner with it. He controls it. Turns.
Very good job from the defensive point of when Oklahoma Energy puts pressure, and instead of playing the ball short, they won and played that ball behind their back. Kastner received it and shielded very well between 2 players.
And that is the word that I was thinking, shielded. The Toros have really shielded the ball well today. And when they get the ball, as you mentioned, with their backs turned to the defense and the defense is there, they've been able to make the turn 180 or whatnot to shield the ball and not lose it or not force it.
No, they're doing a great job keeping possession, being patient, trying to find. Right now, this is a chess game.
As you mentioned earlier, it was going to be Kastner on the left field. He plays it with Escalante, back, Magalis. You have Green on the right wing just waiting for it. It's pretty much an island. This one's played up front, looking for Escalante. The energy is there. Oh, it looks like it's Murphy who tried to catch it off the volley.
It's actually Escalante. So he scored the first one. He's going to say, why not give it a shot at the second
Another one.
That's what confidence does.
With that left foot, yeah, definitely. And that's a strong one.
He could actually take in a touch, but you know what? Then you're the coach and goes, why didn't you shoot it? So,
Exactly.
take your shot. If you have
Yo-
green light from the coach, just
go
keep
for
going,
it.
Go for it.
You floor it, full speed. You can't score any of the shots that you don't take.
I mean, look at it. Hit off the other player's back and it goes in. So just keep shooting. Keep shooting.
A foul called. It'll be OKC's ball. And everyone is up front. Looks like they'll be going for it here.
They're loading 3 players on the backside.
So what are you
Total-
looking for here?
Totals have to be the right matchups and watch the runners.
1, 2, 3, 4 OKC players up front. This one's into play. Green is there to deflect the ball off the header. He's chasing it. Green showing the speed and almost had it. It looks like it's going to be OKC's ball as that one goes out of bounds.
Could have gone wide, but you know what? The player quick picked it up and played it. That's gamesmanship.
28 minutes into this one. RGV
Very
leading.
good action in this game, both ways.
There's been a few opportunities from both sides. The Toros have been able to capitalize on one of them, lead 1-0. OKC playing on the backfield. Ball up ahead. In the middle. Energy controlling. Playing it back. Kalen Ryden. Up to the middle. This one is lost, and the Toros now have it. Emilio Garcia.
Great job by the Toros in the midfield, putting pressure, winning it, small pockets, and they're back with the ball 1 minute later.
Memo Rodriguez back to Emilio. That one goes out of bounds.
Emilio and Memo have done a great job of playing those 5-6 yard passes. Really good, and then rotating and switching the field.
Really showing good chemistry, the way that they've been able to touch the ball between the two of them. Kastner to Memo. Memo, he is trying to hold on to it and battling it out. Energy fighting, calling for out of bounds.
No, they actually called that that he went in with a high leg, and you know they're both going hard when they go for the 50-50s, using again shielding the ball really well, but they get the elbows up there and trying to make sure that the other player doesn't intercept it.
Memo Rodriguez doing the best job that he can do. Really fighting for that ball. This one is now up front. The Energy end up running out of field as that one goes out of bounds. Wojcik.
Kevin Garcia and Ivan Megales have done a great job of stepping up tight with those forwards, not letting them turn. You know, a lot of times when the youth, they step up, they foul. So by standing them up and forcing them to go the way you want, you know.
That one looked like it might have been a dangerous ball as the Energy played hot potato. Inbounding now, Emilio Garcia clears it out. And the Toros have it now. Memo Rodriguez to Kastner, to Ward. Ward makes the turn. He crosses it over to left field. Megales gonna play it up to Malky. Malky, now the Toros. Up midfield, back to Emilio. Emilio to Megales. And Megales goes back right. Kevin Garcia. Oh, looks like a handball. And yeah,
handball. They better hurry up.
the ref calls it.
And play it.
Quick play from the Energy. Up ahead, one guy against 3 defenders, and the Toros recover.
Yeah, they played it very quick and try to see if they catch the Toros off guard. And you know, now number 3's gone down. This is the time in the game where if we can attack on that side, exactly what's happening right now.
Here's a ball that was looking for Memo Rodriguez. He pressures all the way up to the goalie, but the Energy are able to clear out.
Toto's doing a good job of forcing them to play backwards.
Kalen Ryden clears it out. The Toros recover. Green to Kevin Garcia. Garcia to Megales. Megales to Ward. Ward to Emilio. And that's a foul.
And they have to start getting a little tight because they're getting tired of chasing around.
The Toros playing keep away from the Energy. OKC with the ball in the backfield. Playing to right. This one is blasted. Ward is there to recover. To Emilio. The Toros being very patient here.
Very patient and very effective.
Murphy looking to catch this one. Nothing there. The OKC lose the ball. Megales recovers. To Kevin Garcia. Quick touch to Charlie Ward. Ward back to Garcia. Now Green.
Playing the way they're playing, it really the forwards don't know when to go, when to stay. If the Oklahoma coach may step up second half, their offense a little higher, can take away that possession out of the back from Toros.
The Toros here with 33 minutes into the game, leading 1-0. Really just kind of holding the ball now.
Taking care of the score, taking care of the possession, seeing if they can get that second goal.
The Toros touching the ball. Tick-tack, tick-tack.
So one thing they couldn't do in Kansas City, but they're doing really well today.
Charlie Ward through the middle. Off to Kastner. Kastner. He goes right with Green. Green. Dribbling. He gets the opening. Oh, looks for the cross. Defense is there, but he still controls it. He crosses it in. Nice one with the left foot.
Well, Don Green is becoming a complete player, you know, as a defender, learning how to take his time to take people on, now being able to improve on his crossing and dangerous ability.
And the Toros now going left. Ward to Emilio, back to Ward. Escalante.
They held it a little too slow, and they were able to close them down on that left side.
No one really up front for Oklahoma City.
You know, they're on the road. They're down 1-0, and they figure as long as they don't give up that second goal, they can come in second half. Toros will have the win second half. So if they keep shooting the way they're doing, it could be interesting.
It definitely would be easier for them to shoot in the second half instead of here shooting against it.
So today the Toros have a player that's come back, Eric Vetro. He's from Stanford. He's a player that was injured and has finally come back after almost 2.5 months that the season started. It's an injury that happened to him while playing in the College Cup when they won the national championship. They actually played against TJ because they played Clemson in the final and beat them pretty handily. But he's a very dangerous player. He's just almost like Escalante.
Oklahoma with the long inbounds. This one's in the penalty box. Green clears it out.
That was the flip throw.
Flip throw. Very interesting.
Very dangerous. It's something they do use. Watching their videos is something that they use a lot, especially in second halves. They will drive the ball in.
Look out for this one here. Irving is there. Attentive.
He's done a great job. He's done a great job in the back. Make sure you catch the ball first. When you have runners, usually with youth kids, they'll watch the player and go with the player and forget about the ball.
Kyle Highland, the midfielder, with that left-footed strike there. Now we have Memo Rodriguez with Green running alongside with him on the right wing. He's going to play this one up to Green. Green, he gets it. He's going to cross it, and that one's too far.
Very good ball by Memo. He literally just dropped the ball with his hand almost and had a good touch, a little bit too short. If he can get that ball across on the ground, very dangerous pass.
And Green, oh, look at that. Beautiful pass.
It was like with the hand.
Yeah. Placed it perfectly.
Couldn't say like Messi because then it's a big head, but it was a great ball.
As we mentioned, Messi, referring to Copa America last night, he scored that hat trick, second hat trick of the Copa America Centenario tournament. Today, the U.S. men's national team facing Paraguay.
They were up 1-0. U.S. was winning 1-0.
They needed.
And Colombia playing Costa Rica and Houston.
Tonight. The U.S. only needed a draw in order to move on. A win or a draw will get them onto the knockout stage.
I think that first game was a wake-up call. But they did a great comeback in the next game.
They scored 4 goals. 4-0.
Costa Rica did not expect that one.
A tough one for them. Here, 2-0 score from the U.S. Here we see another flip throw. How many? Oh, check out this play here. That's a dangerous one, a volley.
So a flip throw like that would basically, there's no offsides on a throw-in. So you can push everybody as high as possible. Number 16 played for University of Washington. And in the year they made it to the Final Four, this particular player was very dangerous. I think he threw something like 20 to 30 times a game, basically a corner kick from anywhere on the field.
Right.
So
he can really launch that ball.
And he can put it where he wants.
We're talking from where he just threw it now, maybe 30 yards or so?
Yes. He has the range to go 40 or 50 yards.
Wow, impressive. As you mentioned, it's a corner kick from pretty much anywhere on the field.
You know, we may say we don't like that style of game, but if you have that as a weapon, why not use it?
and it's allowed.
It's allowed within the rules.
Oklahoma still down 1-0 as we approach the 40-minute mark. That's the second time they use that flip throw, and as you mentioned, that's one of the weapons that they do have. It's a strategy for them.
It is, and they have size.
Here we see the energy now running up the middle.
Great stop. Megales did a great player, took him one-on-one, and all he did is put his foot in, and he ran right into it.
Ward with the ball now in midfield, plays it back to Kevin Garcia, back to Ward. He's got a guy chasing him, but he plays it off to Memo Rodriguez on the right. He's shaking and baking, plays it up the middle to Murphy. He's alone. Here's a back, and that's a goal!
Great goal, yes, but Memo did a great move. He beat the play 1v1, played a short one, and Murphy with a short touch, faked like he was going to the left, faked it, turned it in right. Great finish back post.
Take a look at the replay here. Murphy withstanding the contact, and then he's going to play that on to the far post.
This was harder than the shot that he missed, but what a great comeback.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. He's going to make up for it.
That is a great goal by him. And again, Memo finding the rhythm, changing the pace, taking the player on, and using your target. Kind of like you said before in basketball, when you play off your center, do you go right, do you go left? You let the forward see what kind of touch he does. He beat both players. What a great touch.
Great touch, and Murphy.
And his touch forced the goalie to come out. Great slot to the back post.
And allows Murphy to finish. That's 2-0 RGVFC on top at the 41st minute.
Coach Wilmer Cabrera.
Oh, Memo Rodriguez here. Alone on the right. Cuts back. Shaking and baking, another touch, looking for Kastner. He's using that outside of a foot pass. Kastner. Green.
They're going to have to, energy's going to have to come off that shell that they have and try to come and win the ball. You know, figure second half, maybe they push 3 up, they keep their 4 in the back if they're going to want to produce something. And they realize that Toros has a good game plan. They keep the ball well, and that the game last Wednesday was just one of those that, hey, it happens to everyone.
Tough day in the office.
It happens to everyone.
So the Toros doing a good job of avenging that 4-0 loss. Right now up 2-0. And the ref talking to Memo Rodriguez. Oklahoma City players asking for him to get kicked out.
Didn't see the play. You know, he's getting on him for something, but if you look at the play
replay
back
here.
Oh, he did put his hand up.
Put his hand
That's
up.
a dangerous. That should be a yellow card, and you know the center ref saw it. The linesman didn't catch it right, so not guilty.
Guilty until proven innocent until proven guilty.
Until he sees the replay.
The Toros now on the attack once again.
That's the left back, George Malky, doing a great run out of the left wing.
Toros on the left side, Malky.
Oh.
And looks like that's Escalante.
Escalante put in a move in that corner.
He's dancing tango out there.
No,
A little bit of salsa.
Hondurans dance punta.
Punta. Oklahoma City can't hold on to this when it goes out of bounds. Number 22, Highland.
No, great atmosphere. The wind's kind of slowed down a little bit, and you've got great crowd on hand. Everybody, especially when your home team is winning 2-0, you know, second half they can't let down.
Enjoying this one, the RGV fans.
I think great goal for Murphy. You know, last week he worked so hard. Now he gets his goal. And like I said before, I mean, he scored the hardest opportunity that he had. Could have had probably 2 goals in this game already.
And we see now Escalante fighting on the left wing. Oklahoma City with the ball now. And the ref blows the whistle. It looks like he's gonna yellow card.
To George Malky. Yeah, he's getting a yellow card for the foul.
First card of the game.
Oklahoma keeps loading the backside.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 now. Oklahoma City players up front.
Kevin Garcia is keeping his line high.
And the energy looking to go through the air here. A good ball for the energy. Looking for the cross with Green. He's there with the great defensive effort.
He's kind of like a rubber band. He's all over the place. He's a former basketball player, played at Seton Hall University from New Jersey. He's great to be, with the group. He works hard at practice, and as you can see, he's one of the most productive defenders and players we have on the team right now.
And the corner here from the energy, a great one. That was Danny Koenig, the forward.
Dangerous play. We had set up kind of a zone trap, and they made a runner to the front post, and he did a great header.
He connects to the near post.
Yeah, Memo was right there just in case, but that's a dangerous header.
The first opportunity for the energy in a while now, as they are losing 2-0 right now as we are in the 45th minute. We're nearing halftime. Green intercepts this one, and the Toros with the ball as the ref calls it. The first half is over, and the Toros lead this one 2-0. A great start to this one.
Very good start, and Toros have done a great job of getting the outside backs forward, which is something that Oklahoma did not expect. And now the midfielders are coming into doing a good job, and then you got Kyle Murphy finishing. So now you're starting to create weapons all over the place for the Toros.
A great goal for Kyle Murphy with Memo Rodriguez, a beautiful pass. He's really shown his touch in this first half. He's had a few opportunities there where he put one for Green. Now Murphy makes it count after you mentioned earlier he missed that first opportunity that he had.
I think going into the half, the staff for the Toros will say keep playing the way you are. One of the hardest things in soccer is that when you are up 2-0, you get very comfortable. The other team scores a goal and they get a rhythm. If we could get a third goal, this game can open up.
And the Toros will definitely now, as you mentioned, be playing with the wind, helping them rather than playing against it. So they have the wind on their side. And you mentioned if they keep shooting the way that they have been, then we can definitely see some more goals.
It's not only the same player shooting. It's not the only same player creating. I mean, you look, Emilio has come in and plays the short balls. Charlie Ward has come back, creates the opportunities, spreads the game out. But then you've got Malky going. You have obviously Kai Green making great runs. And then TJ finds himself at the right time in the right place. So very dangerous.
Well, the Toros are 2-1-1 at home, looking to make it 3-1-1. Right now at halftime, they lead 2-0. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back.
Vamos a hacer una pausa comercial. Una pausa comercial. Un saludo en la producción a Dona María Raquel.
Primer vez que Paraguay no avanza desde el 2001. Yeah, ¿En dónde mero? Abajo de la... Okay.
haciendo lo posible porque la transmisión sea de calidad, pero pues hay que entender que estamos dentro de las instalaciones de la universidad, que tampoco pues no están encerradas, por lo menos no hay una cabina. Bueno, en cuanto al lado táctico.
All right, Toros Nation, please put your hands together as we welcome to the pitch our first ever RGB FC Toros camp participant.
So you upgraded?
All right, Toros faithful, make sure to come back next Wednesday, June 22nd at 7:30 p.m. as your Toros take on Arizona United here at the UT RGB Sports Complex. Don't forget the date, Wednesday, June 22nd, here at the UT RGB Sports Complex. Come out and support your Toros. All right, Toro fans, it's the moment you all have been waiting for. It's time to announce the winner for the Copa America Centenario ticket and to see who's going to the semifinals in Houston on June 21st. And the winner is, make some noise, Toros Nation for Pamela Villegas. Miss Pamela Villegas, please make your way down to the sprint booth to collect your ticket. Correction on that name, ladies and gentlemen. My apologies. Pamela Villegas. Pamela Villegas, please make your way down to the sprint booth to collect your ticket. once again, happy birthday shout out. So put your hands together as we wish a special and a very happy birthday to Noah Griffin as he turns 11 today. Happy birthday, Noah, from your Toros family. All right, we're going to another happy birthday shout out. So put your hands together as we wish a happy birthday to Zoe Trujillo as she turns 7 today. Happy birthday, Zoe, from the Toros family. Toros Nation, please help me welcome back to the pitch your RGVFC Toros!
Back, folks, we are back. Second half of the game, getting ready to kick off. The RGVFC Toros on the field as the second half is getting ready to take place. Luis Ortiz on the call alongside Rafael Amaya. The Toros leading this one 2-0. A great start to this one.
It's a great start, you know, and you're going to come into the second half making sure that you keep the same, you know, the same pressure, keep attacking the same way you are. You can't sit back on a 2-0.
Yeah, the Toros are going to have to look to keep that momentum going so they can extend that streak. And if they can make the lead grow, then why not?
Yes, as you were talking here in halftime, Kyle Murphy, that's his first goal. You know, he's worked hard in the last 3 games. He's had an opportunity. He's done a good job of making a lot of runs last game, but today more effective. And, you know, that's his reward of getting that goal.
As we mentioned, Kyle Murphy last week when we played the San Antonio FC, he really came alive in the second half. So as you mentioned, he's really been working hard for it. So obviously, it feels good for him to get that goal.
You know, it's a good combination because you have a team that knocks the ball around, looks to be technical, skillful, and then you have a power runner, if we call him, or center, that can work hard and is always going to be there. You know, he'll miss 1 or 2, but now hopefully he can get on a scoring streak.
So Murphy now scoring his first goal with the team, becomes the 9th RGVFC Toro to score this season. Memo Rodriguez has 3 goals, but Escalante just scored 1 earlier today, which gives him 3 on the season. So
you spread the wealth, and you know what kind of team you have. You know, if any one particular player goes down, you still have the other one stepping up, and there's a few more weapons ready to come off the bench, waiting for their opportunity.
Let's talk about Callum Irving doing a great job. He's had, you know, some good saves in this one. Before this game, he had 2 saves and 1 appearance. So now he's coming on to this one and, like I mentioned, playing very, very well.
He had 2 very good saves, and one which is off the wind where he turned around and they volley, number 3 volley the ball without looking into the wind. And he was right under the crossbar, was able to punch it out. That is a very dangerous play because you could hit it off the crossbar, ends up in goal. He came in well in a one that he handed it 2 times, and then the only one was the earlier pass back that went to him that hopped over, but he went to kick it out and went over his head. But again, 0 on the score.
This is the 5th game of the season at home for the Toros. They are 2-1-1, looking to improve that to 3-1-1. The first home game of the season was April 30th against LA Galaxy 2, which they started off with a 2-0 loss. But since then, the team has not lost at home, and it's looking to keep things that way.
You know, looking at that game, if the Toros had to replay that game today, you would see a better matchup. You know, the Toros didn't play bad, but the Galaxy, any mistake you made, they made you pay. And that is the experience of a team that has made it to the finals. You know, that's what he did last year. And you kind of see it, you know, it's a league that is very competitive. One day you beat someone, the next one they beat you. You know, right now, these next 2 or 3 wins are important, so you kind of get off from the bottom and you start moving into the middle and top of your division.
And here we go, T-minus 45 minutes. The second half is underway. The RGVFC Toros leading the Oklahoma City Energy 2-0 as they look to bounce back from that 4-0 loss on Wednesday. The Toros, as you mentioned, probably talked about during halftime. We're doing a good job. Let's keep doing that.
Yeah, keep doing it and keep playing. Maybe a little quicker because this team is going to pressure a little bit higher now, second half.
If it's not broken, don't fix it.
You're right.
A kickoff here by OKC. Here we have Malky in the back. Plays it up to Emilio Garcia. Emilio with a nice ball to Escalante. He's going to chase this one down. That one goes out of bounds, and the Toros will inbound.
Escalante's having fun. He's making his runs. He's taking people on. He's actually mixing it up. He's not being a player who just shoots or just crosses, which is very hard to defend.
So we have an inbounds by the Toros. Malky comes all the way up. He's going to hit Kastner with it. Kastner protecting the ball, shooting it.
Was out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Kyle Murphy waiting for that opportunity as the game opens up. He can split those defenders again.
Energy now, playing on the right field. He's going to cross this one in, but nothing happens. Still the energy holding it here. Oh, dangerous one.
They made a substitution on the right wing. They brought in number 15. Get information on number 15. Trying to maybe add a little bit of speed and a little bit more on their wing.
Well, Toros looking to extend this 2-0 lead. Right now, the team has scored 17 goals on the season. 17 goals on the season with the 2 scored today.
Number 15, Evans Frimpong, midfielder, 5'8", 141 pounds, from Ghana. He played last year for the Fort Lauderdale Strikers in the NASL.
Now the Toros with an opportunity here, up the middle, and that's going to be no whistle.
Yes, no, he got the whistle. Kyle Murphy was starting to run and make his run strong through the middle, and he was taken down. Defender actually stuck his leg straight back. Very dangerous play.
Very dangerous play, and now the Toros will have a free kick.
This is one that we have been the staff has been working on and hoping that they actually can conclude. In the last few games we've had corner goals. We still have not had a free kick goal yet.
Kastner is there. Memo is there.
Escalante
is
with
there.
the left foot, yes.
Looks like Memo walked away, so now you have Escalante
and TJ Kastner.
and TJ Kastner. Escalante with the left, and that one goes over the crossbar.
He got a little bit too much under it, and you strike on the free kicks. You want to get it over the wall, but you want to go about head high, because obviously with the wind, you have to take into consideration, or if the grass is high. This particular grass is very smooth, so if you get under it too much, ball's going to go up.
So OKC blasting this one out. Emilio is there to recover now. Escalante running on the left wing. He's got Murphy up front. Escalante holds it, goes down, gets back up. Escalante going, and he gets taken down once again. That's going to be another free kick.
He's having fun. He's actually out there dancing with the ball.
A little bit of salsa.
Dangerous play. Now we'll have a right-footed player coming in to hook up.
Will it be maybe Memo?
Memo can
Rodriguez?
strike it from this area. He actually has a really good bending ball with the inside of the foot, and he can strike it with both feet very well.
And Memo is the guy that's there, set to take the free kick. Kevin Garcia comes by. You have Memo and Escalante. 2 men on the wall.
Communicating, trying to figure out what they're going to do. Watch the runners.
You go all the way. This is not looking for a header. You're going to try to score from here.
You shoot, or you have 5, 6 players getting in the box.
Here we go. Memo looking for someone to team up with. That was a nice placed ball, and just a little bit far.
A little bit further out. If he could play it a little bit more in direction of the goal, it's hard for the goalie to come out because you have a whole wave, even your defenders facing your own goal. So it's a dangerous pass.
So 5 minutes into this second half, the Toros with 2 free kicks. And the RGVFC leads this one 2-0. Murphy brings that one down with the header.
Escalante más activo en esta segunda parte, se ha cargado
Memo, he's circled by 3 energy defenders, and that one goes out of bounds.
As you can see, their forwards are pushing a lot higher. Right now we're in the middle of the field, but when you see them start attacking, they're going to press higher with their 2 outside wings and their 2 center forwards.
OKC battling for this one, and they do get it. A foul is called. So Oklahoma City will have possession.
As you get in second half and you go maybe another 10 minutes, 15 minutes and no goal, you start seeing Oklahoma opening more, maybe even bringing another attacker, taking a midfielder or defender out, which you can see on their record they haven't had much because they're 4-1-4. So
Right. Not bad. Green clears this one out of the backfield. And only one OKC defender in the back as the Toros pressure for this one. RGV recovers, and that's going to be a whistle. Another foul, and a yellow card is coming.
and one of the great things Toros are doing today is winning the 50-50s in the middle of the field. And if you can keep possession, put numbers around the ball and windows and keep the ball, you're always going to be able to control the game.
So that's the second yellow card of the game. Both teams now with a yellow. That's Highland who gets the yellow. Kyle Highland, the midfielder.
Played a short pass.
Kastner. That one goes out of bounds. And OKC.
That was not much productive there when it short and then it went out of bounds.
OKC is really playing very fast on these set balls, whether it's out of bounds or free kicks. They're, not wasting any time.
They're not. I mean, you're now in 8 minutes in the second half.
OKC here with attacking on the right side of the field. That one is cleared out by Magales, and it goes out of bounds.
He did very good coverage coming through as he read that they were going to play that through ball.
Are we going to see another flip?
Here it comes, number 19. It's the right back from University of Washington.
Here it is. Long ball in. And, Irving just snatches that one out of the air.
Well read.
He almost looked like he was playing basketball there. Went up and caught the alley-oop.
Did a great job. Need concentration, communication, and timing.
All in that order.
But make sure you catch it.
So the energy now with the ball through the middle. Looks like they might be going right off to number 19. That's Michael Harris. Oh, nice through ball up front. This could be a dangerous one. It crosses in, and the header, too high. And that one goes out of bounds. That will be a kickoff.
It's a dangerous play. They won the ball. They played on the right side, the Toros left side. Played a very good ball across. Kai Green did a great job of putting a body and making sure that the forward didn't have space to hit the ball down.
And that was Danny Connie, the forward, number 9, who went up and tried to head that one in. A lot of soccer being played right now, with not only Copa America, but the Euro Cup also being played. We saw France, the host of that tournament, open up with a win.
It's awesome that during the day you can turn on and watch the European, and then you can watch, Copa America here. And, all these teams will be getting ready for World Cup qualifiers soon. So it's the first time, it's really the only time that national teams don't only get their players for 5 days. They get a chance to keep them 15, 20, depending how long. I mean, if any of the teams in the Copa America, which started June 2nd, June 3rd, till the 26th, you're talking 25 days together plus the 5 days prior to it. It is a great opportunity to bring that whole group together.
And that's because those teams don't really get those opportunities, as you mentioned. And here's a ball down into the penalty box. Nothing happens there. OKC on to the left field now. Two Toros defenders are there, so OKC is going back. Through the middle. 50-50 ball. OKC ends up with it in the middle now. Three defenders are there. Still. OKC ends up with it, and here's a nice through ball. There's a ball in the air. No. Still another chance. Across. The header is there. No, the ball is too high. But OKC is still with it. Danny Koenig. Now Michael Harris. The cross, and the header is there. But Irving.
Oklahoma's pushing. They build on the right, build on the left, got the cross twice, numbers in there, but the defense has been solid. Defensive unit, not only the four backs, four middles, and then the outside wings putting pressure for the Toros.
Wojcik, the second forward for the Energy.
Have a lot of international players from Denmark, which is great for this league. You know, you're looking at a second division right under the MLS. They're a feeder club to the Dallas FC.
OKC loses the ball in the middle. Now Kastner with it. Ward. Charlie, he was looking for Memo, but that one came up short. OKC intercepts it, and now the Toros have it again. Emilio Garcia.
Great job by Memo. Yeah, Charlie Ward tried to play the through ball to the right.
And here's a good one. Looking for Memo Rodriguez on the right. He's running at full speed like Speedy Gonzalez. He ends up almost with it, and the goalie even comes out. That was a dangerous ball there.
Very good putting pressure and hitting a diagonal ball, because now KC's trying to get forward, and then Toros is trying to move, hit the diagonal ball, and go an extra 20 yards behind.
OKC now with it in the middle. Charlie Ward recovers. That's Escalante with the. He's done a great job. There's a whistle, and that's a red. Escalante. A red card, and he's out. The crowd is on its feet.
But he hit the ball. I mean, we have to see the replay for him to say what exactly happened there.
OKC man is down. Cyprian Hedrick, the defender, on the floor.
The referee was right there. He struck the ball.
Here it is.
He tried jumping, and he couldn't jump over him, and they gave him a straight red.
A straight red, and Escalante will miss the rest of this one. The Toros now facing the challenge of playing with 10 players.
Now we're going to have a challenge.
Cyprian Hedrick, he slides. Escalante jumps, and
he actually did not step on him. He just couldn't get his foot over. I'm pretty sure when the referee sees this replay, he's going to be able to really realize he didn't step on him. From the angle that he's at, you know, he just couldn't do it. He couldn't jump.
Escalante looks like he barely caught the defender as he was trying to hurdle over him.
That's a big loss, because they're going to be going on the road against Sacramento FC. It's a team that's very good. You know, 2 years ago, then coming into the league, they made it into the final and won the final. And now going there with one of your most important players in with one of your leading scorers.
Escalante, who was having a great game in this one.
He was.
So now the Toros will play with 10 players. What adjustment do you make here?
You know, the players are ready. They're smart enough to make sure that Kastner, instead of now sitting back, he can create with almost a 2 forward instead of a 4-3-3. You put 3 in the middle, 2 up top, and you keep your 4 in the back. Definitely gives more opportunity now for the energy to get down the wings and work on their service. So cannot give up a goal here in the next 10-15 minutes.
61 minutes into this one, RGV leading 2-0. We're going to see another flip throw as OKC will inbounds.
It does look like they practice these a lot.
It's got to take a lot of, well, it wasn't actually a flip throw. This was regular here. The ball gets into the small box, but it's cleared out. No danger there. This one's played all the way back. Murphy.
So now you'll see Oklahoma play their 2 center backs and then get their other 2 players wide, which will force Toros to press or sit more on that shape.
So RGV started this one with 3 men up front. With Escalante being gone now, they changed to 2.
Actually, they're still playing 1. They just lose 1 extra player in one of the wings or in the middle.
A good ball up into the middle. Oh, that one, Danny Kochic just misses it. And there's still a ball cross into the small box, but nothing happens. That one is cleared out, but the OKC Energy try to recover. 50-50 ball. Emilio Garcia gets it. He plays it to Murphy. Murphy loses it, so OKC back with it now onto the right field. Patient with it. That's Wojcik. He plays it back.
So sometimes when you play with 1 guy less down, you think, okay, they have 1 less player. You start moving forward. On the Toros' advantage, Kyle Murphy does a good job of complementing 2 players.
Michael Thomas to Wojcik. Wojcik plays it on to left field. Here's the cross. The Toros defense is there. And this one goes out of bounds.
This is one thing they train a lot, at practice. You have 7, you have 9 versus 4 defenders and 5. So the Toros, they're ready for this.
A little bit of a Copa America update. Costa Rica, Los Ticos right now, leading Colombia 2-1. Here's a flip throw, and dangerous ball as Irving couldn't get a handle
He
on it.
actually had it, and it went through because the player was right under him. So he started watching the player, not the ball, as you can see on the replay.
There you go. It just
No,
slips in.
it actually looked like the player did put his head backwards, which would have been a dangerous play.
And Magales deflects it out of bounds, and this is a corner. Oof. Looked like it might have been a goal, but OKC is calling for a goal. But it looks like it did not go in, so we're still 2-0.
It was a very close call. If you
Here's
see
the replay.
the replay.
Irving deflects it, and
No, they clear it right off the line.
clear it out right on the line.
Those situations, you want to put it down and run it quick so referee doesn't have that replay. We're not like the NFL where you can stop and watch the replay.
And challenge the player, right? Can you imagine
towel.
throw the red flag?
Throw the red flag.
A challenge on the field. And the refs go up to the monitor and take a look at it. There is, though, that goal line technology now that they are using, that FIFA used it a lot during the World Cup in 2014. The goal line technology to see if the ball actually passes the line or not.
So it looks like Jorginho, James from Jamaica is coming in to help out the defensive side of the game. They did pull out Memo. Memo has come out, which is played very well.
First substitution for the Toros. And here, when you're down with 10 players, you want to sub out an offensive player and bring in defense, especially with the lead.
Well, somebody, especially with the lead 2-0, yes. But someone that actually, Jorginho can play both duties. He's a good center back if needed. He can play defensive mid. He's done really well of playing simple and coming out of there. And it would be hard for the other team to break through the middle. If Oklahoma's going to try it, has to be from the wings.
Could be an opportunity here. Murphy fighting for it. Oh, nice spin. Ward with it up the middle, but it's Kastner. Ward. Now, Emilio Garcia on the left. He's going to hit Kastner. Nice placed ball. He's got it. Well protected. Shooting very well against the defense. Two guys against Kastner. And this one, oh, yep, corner.
Corner kick.
That one.
Great job by Kastner. Great job by Emilio playing that ball in the corner. It's a little too early to waste time, but you know what? You're further away from the goal, and this way Oklahoma can't score the goal.
The Toros now with an opportunity. Corner kick. Emilio Garcia will be the man to put this one into play.
Taking his time. Referee might come in. Look, there he goes. Referee's getting closer.
There we go. Ball is up in the air and nothing there. Goalkeeper doing what goalkeeper do. Danny Kojic. Michael Thomas. Michael Harris. And the energy. Now playing on the left wing. Midfield. Looking to send this one up front. That one hits Ward. And the Toros have it now. Charlie Ward with the ball. He loses it. OKC with a push through ball. Oh, Kevin Garcia is there.
Oh, it was kind of a late call by the referee. He let them go through. It looked like number 6 was fouled a little bit earlier.
And he
He had
let
the
them.
advantage, but then when the other team, when the Toros won possession, he called it back.
So
Referee's done a good job. The only question called was the red
The
card.
red card. A tough loss for the Toros, losing Escalante here. The OKC with the set piece up front. Oh, the volley. Asking for a hand, and Irving with a great stop.
Very good diving stop on his right side. But more and more, Oklahoma's starting to push up. We have a player down for
For the Toros, looks like it's
Kevin Garcia. is
Kevin
down.
Garcia.
That's a tough.
Here's the replay.
Oh,
Oh,
he took it in the stomach.
looks like he got
Hopefully.
kicked. The ball hit him in the midsection, I might believe. He's down. Looks like in a lot of pain.
Yes. And that is one player you don't want to lose in the back. You know, he's the captain. He's the one that leads when to push, when to come back. Kyle Irvin's done a great job of holding to the ball.
Definitely. That was a great dive on that
As
last
a matter
play.
of fact, the whole back line and in the center mids, a little bit earlier, when we lost the ball there, Charlie Ward has to start opening the wings a little bit more. I know we don't have 2 wings anymore because with the red card, you have to be careful. But if you're going to lose the ball, you don't want to lose it in the middle.
So now the Toros will kick off. Ball is in the air all the way. Now you see the difference of the air. Now with the air being on your side, that one went all the way 3/4 onto the field.
That was an extra 30 yards over.
OKC with the ball up front. McAllis is there. This is Wojcik playing in left field. OKC with the shot, and Irving is there. What a great save. That one bounces off his chest, but he's still able to hold on to it and make the stop.
So Oklahoma's actually pushed up their midfielders and they cut inside, giving space for the outside players to make overlaps. So you either have a shot or you have a ball wide on the overlap, creating opportunities for Oklahoma. Great job for Irving.
OKC now on their backside of the field. They are really trying to take advantage of the Toros now being one man down. They're knocking on the door.
Yeah, I mean, but the Toros have 5 subs. You know, in the USL you have 5 opposite to 3. MLS or FIFA, the rest of the world. So
A change of game here. OKC on the right wing, looking to cross it in, but the defense is there. Malky,
Great job by Malky. That was it's like stuff, kind of like basketball on your face.
like, not in my house. And OKC was arguing that it was their ball.
It was
But
right next to the linesman, and it looked at, but at the end it went with his over his foot and went out of bounds. Hopefully Malky's not cramping up here.
That was Michael Harris from OKC on the right wing. And it looks like Kastner is on his way out.
TJ Kastner's coming out.
Second sub for the Toros.
And now you have the substitute who's finally getting on the pitch from Stanford,
Eric Versal.
Eric Versal. Very
Who-
fast, very quick. You will be surprised. Maybe not in full game shape, but he's a very dangerous player.
And he's just joining the team today.
Well, from injury. He was here, from the beginning. He was drafted by Houston Dynamo, and he's a player that they're really looking to make sure that he builds because they think that this kid will be one of their starters here in the near future. As you know, you see MLS right now, it's completely stopped because of Copa America, something that has never happened, and it's really good for the players, especially teams that are in first place. They need to get their players back. Houston just started their trainings back today.
Opportunity here for OKC. Michael Harris with the cross. The ball is in the small box, but the Toros are able to clear it out. Jorginho blast this one, looking for
It's a great
Murphy.
job forcing the goalie to come out. That's what you want to play the ball in the corner. Especially because Oklahoma has that throw in that is so dangerous. So if you're going to have him throw it from the other side of the field.
definitely where he can't get it all the way over there to the other side where he wants to scores. They've been able to get it past, I believe the furthest of that flip throw was maybe midfield. But here we're talking the whole opposite side. Inbounds by the Toros. Emilio Garcia loses it, and OKC with the ball. Dangerous play back there. Green fighting for it. And it's Toros ball.
Yeah, Emilio's down. I think he got stepped on. He got stepped on that 50-50.
He's holding his foot.
Yeah, it's not a cramp. He actually got stepped on.
Seems to be in a lot of pain. The ref hasn't seen it. And the Toros just inbounds the ball. Emilio is now back up. Green. Nice flip.
Great movement there by Kyle Murphy, shielding the ball and controlling it in tight spaces.
And the Toros lose the ball, so OKC now on the attack. Verso running for it. Pressuring the freshman on field.
Hey, they can keep the ball back there on their own half as long as they don't penetrate and get over into the final third of the Toros. They're fine sitting back there.
75 minutes into this one. The Toros leading 2-0 over the Oklahoma City Energy. And the ref blows the whistle. That's going to be a card, yellow card for Wojcik. Jorginho on the
it was
ground.
a high kick by both, but most definitely from 28 as Jorginho was going to come through the ball, collect it and have possession. And after watching that red card, everybody has to watch. As you can see here on the replay, he did put his straight leg.
Everybody's kind of on the edge now after that red card.
It is 75 minutes in.
You never know when it can come.
15 minutes, and you're going to see Oklahoma start pushing a little more, trying to get ball and also be more direct with that size they have in their offensive power.
So the Toros leading right now 2-0 as OKC is attacking from the right wing. Wojcik up front. Michael Harris. He's going to play it back to left back. and OKC lose this one. Charlie Ward recovers down midfield. He's going to place a through ball up front, looking for Verso. That one's a little bit too long, and Oklahoma City recovers.
Very good work by the midfield and the forwards putting pressure for the Toros. They're really not giving the center mid and letting any penetration or dangerous play.
Oklahoma with the ball now, midfield, laying it to Michael Harris. He loses it. Emilio Garcia is there, hanging on to it. He gets taken down, no call. Oklahoma City with the ball. Wojcik is there, no, he can't control it. Jorginho.
And one of the things that you look into, what kind of fitness is your team in? And you asked me earlier when you play so many games, the staff for the Toros, especially Steve, who's the conditioning coach, Steve Fell has done a great job making sure rotation, making sure these players are evaluated every day, how they come before practice, after practice, even to the point, or do they rest well, do they sleep well, how do they feel personally? And then all of that takes into account nutrition, hydration, and now you see it in the 70th, 80th, and 90th minute.
The Toros coming into this game had scored 5 games in the first half of games, 9 in the second half. So still now with the 2 goals today from the first half, they have 7 games in first half and 9 in second halves. The Toros scoring more after the break this season thus far. Right now in this one,
and one other thing to point out here, the Toros are not playing with not single one MLS player. They have all their team.
Oh, dangerous ball here, but the Toros clear out as OKC had a small window there. Michael Harris, Michael Thomas. Harris tries to place this one through, and Oklahoma City's number 15.
They're bringing in 2 players. They're going for it second. Now the game can really open up, and they're actually changing one of their forwards who has the yellow card. And they're bringing in 2 players. Probably maybe go to 3 in the back, 4 in the middle, and 3 up top.
So this would be the 3rd sub for Oklahoma City. 2 of them right here simultaneously. We have an inbounds by Oklahoma.
Great job by Kevin winning that 50-50 in the air.
And the energy now on the attack, left wing. This one is saved before it goes out of bounds, but Green is there for the defensive stop. Charlie Ward through the middle. He's going to find Verso, and that one's just going to be a little bit too long. So
Kyle Green actually made a good bending run, and he was free on the left side, but it is better to lose it down in the corner.
And Verso was running alongside with Murphy. Murphy was coming down the middle. Could have been a good opportunity there.
Good pressure from the backs, good pressure from the middle once they get into the defensive third, making sure they stay with their players.
Michael Harris plays it down the middle. OKC changing the game up to left field. And a cross up to the middle. The defense is there to make the stop, and Irving has it now.
Solid work from the back line,
Morales
Irving slows it down, makes the save he needs to make, which he's made about 4 in this second half especially.
Irving having a great game. There's been a few shots that if he wasn't there, that would have been goal. Has had some great saves tonight. OKC attacking, but that's an offside.
There he is. He's playing his line high. If the defense pushes up, you want a goalie that's reading that, because if you stay all the way back in goal, there's a big gap in between.
10 minutes left in this one. RGV leading 2-0. Fifth home game of the season. The Toros are 2-1-1. OKC with the ball. Attacking from the right wing. Across. Down the middle. Irving comes out and he caresses the ball.
Doing a great job of reading, anticipating, and KC's trying to push up. Can still figure out right up the middle. They can only serve the ball.
He caught that one like a wide receiver. Touchdown, if you will.
He's
Okay.
a fun player to be around. You know, he's very positive with the group and has fun with the group. As a whole, it's great chemistry with this team.
And they've shown it tonight here on the field. OKC now with the nice 1-2 punch. There's a through ball up the middle, and nothing happens there. Irving with his eye on the ball at all
You're starting to see a
times.
few tired legs a little bit. You know, the defense is kind of doing their job. The midfield, if you start playing too many long balls, you can't have too many players push up. Because obviously with one player down, there'll be open gaps, and that's where Oklahoma will take advantage.
A lot more difficult for the Toros to really try to score now with, you know, Escalante being gone. More taking care of the score than anything in this one now. A nice shot from OKC, but that one goes far right.
It looks like Jorginho received a yellow card for some kind of play. The referee's pointing out something. Wow, it's been a very happy referee. Yellow, and a red.
He's trigger happy, right?
Trigger happy.
Another
I'm
yellow.
pretty sure he'll be watching this game again.
Watch the replay.
You know, every player, every coach needs to watch video these days just to see the matchups, to see everything. You know, referees in the same type.
A loose ball. Nice opportunity here for the Toros. That's Murphy
Murphy trying to catch the goalie off guard.
off guard with the volley. He brought that one down with his chest, and it looks like it's a corner. It was deflected. So the Toros will get the corner here.
And the Toros will be making also another sub. Yeah, it looks like Emilio would be the one coming out.
Malky is the one coming out, no? Or
Oh, yes. I know he heard something in this last play here down on the wing. And it looks like Taylor Hunter, left back from Denver University, Colorado's ready to come in. He was injured, made his appearance the last two games, a little bit here, a little bit there. I mean, very good time to bring him in, fresh, very fast, good in the air, very good technically.
Taylor Hunter coming in. Malky gets to rest. A well-played game.
Oh, very good game plan and very well managed by the players.
And here we go. The corner is now in. Short pass. The Toros not able to do much with it. Both teams fighting for this one here.
Jorginho has to be careful because he's already on a yellow card. Can't afford another red card, not only for this game, but you know, for the road trip.
And another sub will be coming up. Looks like OKC doing another one of their fourth substitution.
I don't think, looking at the scores for OKC, they've been down too many games, and you know, especially 2-0.
A great game for the Toros so far with 5 minutes to go, leading 2-0. A great way to bounce back from that loss on Wednesday. A long ball looking for Murphy here. He can't control it. Emilio Garcia had this one, but then he gets taken down, and that's a foul. The Toros will have the ball.
You know, usually you want to play faster. The Toros are doing a great job in stalling the game, slowing it down, picking the times to play the balls down to the corners. And this is something all the youth that get to watch these games should pay attention to.
The right thing to do when you face the challenge of being a man down, right?
Exactly. You want to score as many goals, but you have to be very smart of, especially as we spoke earlier, 2-0 is one of the most dangerous scores.
There was a ball in the danger zone. Murphy brought it down with his chest, but it looked like Vestor was not able to handle it.
It looks like the back line for OKC has gone down to a diamond where they've played three, the back with a deep sweeper, and number 17 is now playing as an offensive, or you can call him stopper, defensive mid. Kyle Irvin has just been unbelievable. I'm going to call him the cat.
He's going out there with claws, hanging on to every ball. Here's the replay.
This is what you want to see. I know Coach Wilmer and Coach Michael have to be very happy, and obviously goalkeeper coach Donovan, who works with the goalies day in and day out.
Irving really getting up high and making Randy Moss-like catches. Now we hear Eric Vestor. On the attack, he's got Murphy up front.
Got away. He's just coming in, and hasn't really trained more than a week, so his game touch and game fitness is not there, but still doing a good job of running around, defensively poking the ball here and there.
So a ball for OKC now. Up front, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 offense guys, 4 defensive.
Right now, up to this point in the season, Charlie Ward has been the only player that's played every minute of every game.
Of every game. He's got to have great conditioning.
He's doing really well, and obviously, as I spoke before, Coach Steve, is taking a look. There may be a game here down the road where they say, hey, we're going to rest you a little bit so that you can finish strong. They will have a...
Emilio Garcia on the ground. Looks like he might be cramping.
He's done that the last 3 games.
Talk about sportsmanship.
He actually cramps up, He cramped up and...
Talk about sportsmanship here. Evans Frimpong of OKC. Either it's sportsmanship, he's trying to really help Emilio Garcia deal with that cramp, or he's trying to rush him off the field.
No, he's helping out, but he needs him. The referee has the time, and then on the sideline, the fourth official will also take 2. But it definitely stalls the game a lot.
And we have just about a minute left in this one as we are approaching the 89th
The other
minute
player
here.
getting ready to come in is Eric Bird from Virginia, drafted by Philadelphia MLS, Philadelphia Union, and he's come off from an injury. If he can come on, he's a very good midfielder, very similar to Charlie Ward, but a little bit more in the offensive mind.
And this last minute sub is just more to kill time more than anything.
Well, actually, with the way Emilio is tired, it's a perfect time to bring in. And yes, you can say that, but for the most, you have a player that can come in and do their job as well. It just shows the depth of the team.
Exactly. 89th minute, and the RGVFC Toros leading this one 2-0. Looking to win their 3rd game at home. Nice ball up front, looking for Vestor. Too far, and it's recovered. 50-50 ball. I think that says 6 additional minutes of stoppage time. So we'll go to 96.
That's a long time.
A long time. Ward. OKC now. Attacking, nice place, through ball up front. 1, 2, 3, 4 defenders, and Irving is there for the catch. Right in the middle, holds on to it like
the forward actually cut the ball and tried to shoot with his best foot, which is the right. If he hits a left foot across, ball would have gone back post, and OKC had a player on the back post just waiting for
Ladies
that
and
ball.
gentlemen, the fourth official has added 6 minutes to stoppage time.
And Irving just bear hugged that one. Really holding on to the ball. Another great save. Jorginho with the stop. He looks for Murphy.
Murphy's still running.
Still running. Michael Harris. Long ball up front. No one is there. Irving is out. He's going to volley that one out past midfield. OKC.
You're looking at players that are 22, 23 years old that are in shape.
And he could go for this one here. OKC with the ball. Jorginho is there for the stop, and he clears this one out. Nearly goes out of bounds. Michael Thomas is there. A long ball into the dangerous zone. Irving comes out. Loose ball. Look at him. Go. It's like an octopus. He's got eight hands on hand.
He missed the first one, but in the second one he made up. The player tried to place it nice and slow. Saw him out, and yes, Kevin Garcia actually did a very good job of going back just in case.
Carl Croker trying to put it over Irving.
We're going to have to choose the player of the game.
Player of the game.
And I think that team defense has been very, very good team defense. A very good unit.
Yes, the defensive line has done a great job. Irving has made stop after stop. Another sub for the Toros.
Murphy's going to get rewarded. And actually, we have Charlie Flores.
Charlie Flores.
The
18-year-old.
The 18-year-old coming in the first few minutes of the actual pro career here with the Toros. And he's a very good player, you know. He's coming along slowly, but he's getting his opportunity. Very happy for Charlie.
Charlie Flores getting his first minutes. This has to be a great moment for him. Another flip throw in. Kevin Garcia is there to stop any danger. And you can feel this one slipping away from OKC. Dangerous ball that, Charlie could have maybe had.
Charlie's a goal scorer. He'll find a net.
Charlie Ward now on the right wing. Nice heel touch. But OKC is there. Charlie pressuring Flores. OKC now. With a change of game, heel touch up ahead. Green is there, and he clears this one out, goes out of bounds.
Pretty sure you'll see the flick throw.
Another one, right? The moving corner. Regular throw in. Jorginho is there with the header.
Great defense by Jorginho.
And the Toros now on the attack. Charlie Ward on the right. Nice ball across to Charlie Flores, who's there. He sends it back to Ward. The Charlies. Team Charlie teaming up.
Team Charlie.
Charlie Flores, Charlie Ward. And the Toros here with a nice, what a goal! And the stoppage time. That is Eric Berg.
Eric Berg with a great finish, left-footed.
A nice goal from him. Make it 3-0.
With 10 players.
With 10 players. Number 10.
Way to finish the game here.
A great way. Team Charlie made this one happen. They touch back and forth, and Charlie Flores actually shows how this team plays as just that, a team. He could have taken care of that ball. He left it for Bird, and he did the rest of the game.
Told you when he came in, he's a good offensive player who was hurt for close to 6-7 weeks, and if he can come along, there is a replacement or an addition to the midfield and offense to the Toros.
So the Toros, when they least expected it, scored the 3-0 Eric Bird comes on. So number 10 is the magic number here. A nice, save.
Great job. Great defensive unit and done a good job. Taylor stepped
Taylor
up
Hunter.
in there. Player was actually, could have hit the ball first time. Maybe would have
Took
hit a
too long.
score or would have hit a home run.
Taylor Hunter with a great save, and now a corner for OKC. The ball is in play, up in the air. No one is there, but the Toros defense clearing this one out. OKC with another chance, and that is out of bounds. And that's game. The RGVFC Toros bounce back from a 4-0 loss, and they win 3-0.
Great game. Great game.
Great game.
They played a full 90-minute game. Unlucky with the red card for Jose Escalante, but I have to say, great 60 minutes by the starters, and then the subs came in and did a very good job of doing their job, stepping up on the defensive side, stepping up on the offensive side, and their reward with the third goal.
And that is the third win at home for the Toros. They are now 3-1-1 here at home. A great game. Charlie Murphy scores his first goal of the game. Escalante opens the scoring in this one in the first half, and Eric Bird in stoppage time makes it 3-0.
Keep adding players with goals. Keep adding. Halfway through the season, if these players catch on fire as a team, it's going to be a tough team to beat.
Now the team has to build on from this and take it on to the next game. They have to face the challenge of not having Escalante for the next game.
There's enough players coming in. Too bad, because if you watch the replay, he tried jumping somehow from the viewpoint of the referee. Looks like he stepped on it. He just couldn't land. So very good job. Congratulations to the staff. You know, Coach Wilmer Carrera, Michael, and Coach Steve, and then for everyone who's done a great job.
And there it is, folks. Another win for the RGVFC Toros. They now improve to 6-3-4 on the season. Game 12 of the season. As we mentioned, we are approaching the midpoint. That is going to do it for us. For all the production staff here, Rafael Amaya, Luis Ortiz, we are out. We'll catch you at the next one.